Alright everybody, welcome back. Sorry, just got a call and I had to pick it up, and because of that thing the live event got ended automatically as soon as I picked up the call, so never mind. Let's continue from here on and what? Let's simply first of all let me check whether I'm live or not, and after that I'll continue from here on. So let's click on this and simply continue. So what I was doing over here, that was pretty simple. I hope I'm visible and all. First of all, yeah, I'm audible. Okay, let's continue. So I was trying to export the data from my database. So database name is gonna be my database, not my database. It's gonna be what? MyDB. This is gonna be the database name, and collection is gonna be users. Output is gonna be output.json in the current directory. Let's enter it and done. Let's run ls command and am I not? Don't I have it here? cd home ls cd ubuntu ls cd this. Okay, just a sec, give me a moment. I definitely exported that, but where I exported? Okay, here it is. Come on, yaar. Output.json. How can I not see it? So over here I have exported that. That means export thing got done really well. And let's try to cat the data output.json. And this is the data that I'm getting. Guess what? I'm able to export the data. And the next thing is that will I be able to import the data in another database? Let's even try that. So I have to even not like that. And let's try to run the same thing, but this time over here I will be making it output properly. So it's gonna be output, just proper name. This is gonna be collection, proper name collection, and this is gonna be database. Just enter it, and it is simply saying the inner parsing the line options database. ले लो पैसा ले लो प्यार. Done. Okay. Turns out yes. Few things I need to change. First of all, collection is okay. It's gonna be db like this. db collection. Let's enter it. Still problematic. Either parsing line unknown options. Output is the problem, right? Let's go with the u only over here, just like this, and now it's done. So ultimately this is how you can also go ahead. By the way, these things are actually working. That's the best thing. And if I just write ls over here, so I'm getting output and output 1, both of them I'm getting over here. Will I be able to import it? Let's try that thing out. So mongo and mongo import. I wanna import it. Where do I wanna import it? What is the db name? Db name is new db. Anything. db name is new db. Collection is gonna be or let's make it like this. Collection is gonna be collation. Collection is gonna be users, and what I wanna import output.json. so input is, of course, I'll have to give it the file name. So let's give it the file name. File name is gonna be output.json. let's see, run it, and something's wrong. Parsing error positional argument. Few things are wrong right now. Like this db is wrong. It should have double hyphens, and then everything's right. And right now it's done. So what do I have to do next? Mongo sh. Let's go to the mongoose, and let's what is this called? Mongo sh. We are inside the MongoDB, and yeah, we are inside MongoDB, and we will be able to check all our databases. So show dbs that new database should be created. This is the new DB that we imported over here. And not only that, we can just use the new DB and show collections. Right now I will be able to see my users collection that I imported. So this is the collection that I'm getting, db.users.find. I will be able to find all of them. So this is how it goes. So ultimately we have covered both the things. We have covered export, we have covered import, and both of them works like this. By the way, output is fine. Then these are the things that we learned. Databases, ultimately show DBs, use DBs. You can drop the database, you can show all the collections, you can create the collection, you can drop the collection as well. Then you can insert the data, you can insert one object, you can insert many objects. You will learn about ordered and unordered. Ordered means if there's any error, everything will fail. Unordered means if there's any error while inserting the documents, at that time that particular document will be skipped, the remaining documents will be saved. db.users.find, it will find all. Find one will find only one. Then we learned about import and export statements. This is gonna be the import one, this is gonna be the export one. By the way, instead of writing hyphen db, you can write d only. Instead of writing hyphen collection, you can write just c only. And this is how you can just simply go ahead. Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing are the comparison operator. Okay, then next that I learned, they are the comparison operators. So I learned about comparison operators. And those comparison operators are what? Those comparison operators are, one is dollar equal, two is dollar not equal, three is dollar greater than, four is dollar greater than equal, five is dollar less than, six is dollar less than equal, seven is dollar in for arrays, and eighth is dollar not in. As simple as that. Equal, not equal, greater than, not greater than equal, less than equal, you already know about them. In means it will check all the values in an array, and not in means it will check all the values inside an array, but it will not compare them. As simple as that. They should not be inside that particular array. As simple as that. So after comparison operators, let's go ahead. We learned about all these things. Then we learned about some of the cursor methods. So cursor, and this is even a good thing, like why not make write them somewhere like this. Import, export, I learned about this, and then these are the things that I learned about, and this is how I can just keep going on. I learned about cursor methods. Cursor methods are what? Cursor method, first one is count, this is the method. Second one is limit, this is the method. Third one is skip, this is the method. If you don't know any one of them, you should know. Fourth one is sort, so this is the method. So these are the cursor methods that I learned about. Next one is what? Next one is logical operators that I learned about. Logical operators, what are they? First one is dollar and, second one is dollar or, third one is dollar not, and fourth one is dollar nor. Let's go ahead and then I learned about expressions. So the next thing that I learned, that is dollar expression. That is something that I learned about, and especially if you want to use that, so there's a proper way. So dollar expression is something that I learned about, expression. And if you actually wanna use them, so in that case, first of all, that is gonna be inside a field, and when it comes to this, so you will have an object. Inside that you will have dollar expression, inside that you will have an array, and inside those arrays you will have your field, field, and you will have the value. Field will be compared with the value, not just that. You will have field value, but on which basis? On the basis of an operator. So that operator will decide what to do with those fields and values. So there will be an operator, and that operator will decide exactly these are gonna be the fields and values. So what exactly you have to do? At the end of the day, this is the operator. It can do whatever it wants to do with the help of these fields and values and all. So this is also done. What is the next thing? After that, learned about elements operators. So let's have a look at them. Elements operator, just like this. And when it comes to those elements operator, first one is exists, or I must say dollar exists. Then I have something called second one dollar type, then the third one, and that is dollar size. These are the ones that I have. Just after that, what I learned about, next thing is that I learned about projection. Projection. When it comes to projection, so you can there's gonna be a simple command db.user. Suppose I will be able to project some of the specific fields. So first of all, I will be finding all, and at the end I will be projecting some specified fields. So suppose I have field 1 and field this is gonna be the field 1. So field 1 I want that, field 2 there's field 2 I want that. So just like that I can just get them. So this thing is also done. Then after projections, I learned about embedded documents. That's really great. So embedded documents, embedded documents, and next one is after embedded documents, I learned about $all and $lm match. The difference, $all simply checks the values inside the array, $lm match checks the values inside the array but for the elements. So that is done. After that, I learned about update 1 and update many. So update 1 and hi Zohab brother, happy new year. How are you? How's the day going today? Are you outside or still home working? What you are busy doing today? Then by the way, let's continue with this only. So update 1, I hope you are enjoying your day to the fullest level. Update many. So this is also one of the methods over here. So I learned about I've gone through update 1 and update many. Then the next thing was removing the data and all. So when it comes to removing the data, so inside update 1 only, I have many things. So when I'm fine, but what about you? I'm also great, just sitting at home doing my job. How about you? Did you go out to just visit some places and all today? I just woke up, not getting started with work. Wow. Just woke up now, getting started with the. Okay, you do night shift or what? Let me know. By the way, inside this we have something called. Let's have some examples over here. So db dot collection, that suppose that is users. So users dot update 1, and over here I will have my filter in the first one. Then I will have some stuff over here. I can say, let's do one thing. I have few methods for it. $set I have, and then second one is $unset. Third one is gonna be $rename for renaming that, and that's it. These are the ones. Updating arrays and embedded documents, we can update them too, that's right. So not only them, we have $push for pushing the values. We have fifth number, $pop for popping the values, $pop for popping the values, and lastly I have, wow, this is insane, inside an array. Then you can get the text and you can simply update the text. Again I have $text, $set, but I need to check how that's used and all. So okay, I will be going through this example to do over here. $set example, go through that, and then I have delete related stuff over here. So I have delete 1 for deleting 1. My sleep routine is messed up. I will try fixing it this year, hope so. Even though last year I fixed it 100 times and 100 times as well. Have you gone through this as well? Sometimes I've been awake like late nights, but I'm quite an early sleeper. So I sleep early. So like by 10 or something I sleep. I don't have any problem as such. I did have a problem. I did have this problem like few months back. I didn't used to feel sleepy. That's mainly because of being awake at night and working on the things. But then slowly I stopped working and slowly I got back on my routine. So it's all about you have to stop working at night. You have to fix the time. Like after this, I will not work at all. and whether I'm feeling sleepy or not. Then slowly you will start delete one. And but if you keep working, if you are not feeling sleepy at night, then you will never be able to get in the habit of sleeping early. Delete one, then delete many, then I have these two things, and then indexes comes. So okay, these are the things that I've gone through so far, mainly in Mongoose. And $set is used for setting the values, unset for unsetting, renaming for rename, pushes the values inside an array, pops the values from an array that to the last value. And one example I have over here, I want to check that thing out. Over here the example was yeah, this one. So what it checks that ID number 7. Okay, I wanna set and what I wanna set, I wanna set comments. Inside comments I wanna set text. Just a sec. Awesome. What does this do? Okay, this is called positional operator. Like I just woke up, and if I try to sleep at 12 AM, I can't sleep, bro. No matter how much I try, but I get sleep after. You sleep after 5 AM. Wow. I mean, oh, this is insane. Like you sleep at 5. And you have to work on this anyhow. Like this is insane actually. How do you even manage? Do not sleep during the day. Sleep only at night. So even if you sleep at 5, wake up. For a few days you will have to force yourself. You will not sleep during the day. You got any solution? Solution is that if you want to change your habit, so you will have to struggle. As simple as that. And you will have to stop sleeping during the day. You can sleep at night. It should be clear, completely clear, that during the day doesn't matter how much sleepy I am. I'm not going to sleep. I forced, but resets after 3 to 4 days. Go and join some centers. There are some centers like dhyan related centers, so meditation centers. Over there they have a proper routine, so that's gonna be search Vipassana meditation on Google, and they're for free. It's not like you have to pay money over there. Go and join that center for 10 days. After 10 days you will be back on track. Simple. I joined those centers 2 times in my life. Like I went there and I meditated for 10 days continuously. So they have proper routine, like okay, from 9 to 4 only you can sleep. After that you will have to be awake and then do the meditation and all. So if it's really hard and you tried your level best and you still failed, and now you don't have any force from inside that you can even do that now, so take the help of outside people. Nearby you can't find anyone, so go and join some centers or join something that can actually help you do that. It can be helpful. I can suggest one of them, that is Vipassana center. So search Vipassana centers nearby me. You won't have to pay any money over there. You have to just register for that and then you have to go there. Simple. I hope it may be helpful. Not quite sure about it, don't take it seriously, but yeah, in case if it fits you, then you can go with that. Okay. How does this work? I have to push it. After pushing it, I discussed about this with a person. He said that as you woke up at 5 AM, sleep 30 minutes earlier each day until you reach that ideal sleep time. That's also not bad. That's also a good thing. It's all about patience. If you have enough patience, there are 2 things. You wanna quick results, you wanna results slowly. If you wanna really quick results, you don't have any patience right now, go and take the help of somebody from the outside world. That can be some center and all. Go and join and just spend some time over there and get in the habit of sleeping early and all. Fix your things. If you actually can manage decreasing the time slowly, you can even do that. But yeah, that's good. That's a good plan. Comments dollar text. I have to set the comments inside that. I have to set text. I think this is how it's gonna be working. So let's even try this thing. So I have my warp over here, and we'll try, bro. Yeah, definitely try your level best. Let's see what's gonna happen. Use my db show collections db.users.find db.products find, and then I'm gonna be having comments in all of them. So let's set the comments first of all. So db products dot update 1. But yeah, make sure you fix it. This is really bad for health, really bad. So you had better fix it as soon as possible. Quantity and 3. You must be seeing the effect in your work as well, like because of this particular sleeping late, you may not be able to give your all. You can do even better if your sleeping habits are correct. $push. You are already doing a great job. I get it. I really appreciate that, but you can even do better if your habits are on the right track. So $push, I will be pushing what? I'll be pushing comments. If comments does not exist, in that case it will be created, right? So let's try it. I am not sure. Either I'll have to create it or it will be created. Let's try it. So I want comments, and inside that comments I will have my username. So user is gonna be Dipendra, and message is gonna be hi there. Run it. Well, I think it got created automatically, modified one. So let's try that thing out. So yeah, if something does not exist, it will automatically be created. Once I have this, then what I want that inside my comments I wanna have one more something called maybe text or related stuff. So in that case I can use this dollar operator over there. So let's have that too. So this is gonna be db.products.update 1. Again, filter is gonna be quantity, and that's gonna be 3 if I'm not wrong. So quantity, that's gonna be 3, and just like this over here I can just again set some of the values. So $set, what I wanna set, I wanna set I wanna set comments, but I wanna set the values inside the comments. So I have comments dot dollar dot text. So ultimately text property will be set inside comments, and then what value do I wanna set over there? Good luck bro, good luck bro, in something like this. I hope you are gonna be doing great, and let's run it. Got the error, fine. Plan executed error during update caused by the position operator did not find the match needed. Okay, it did not find the match needed because text does not exist, so that's okay. Let's do one thing. I'm gonna be updating the message. So message is gonna be this, run it. Okay, that's bad. Quantity 3. Quantity 3 is already there. So QUANTITY quantity 3 $set. Comments, I have the comments over here. Comments dollar text awesome in app. Positional operator updated text. So I can update the value, right? Updating the value in the sense updating the value inside an array. Not just inside an array, rather inside an object. What if I have many arrays then? That will be problematic. So what can I do? I think this is used for positional operator, right? That means I can have an object in the sense I must, if you sleep late you don't get deep sleep, so even after sleeping 8 hours your body will be tired. That is right, absolutely right, I realized it. And even we don't get energy from inside, so that has a valid point. Let's do one thing, db users dot find. Come on, mosquito, I'll kill you, seriously, it's bothering me. There's a mosquito bothering me unnecessary. Okay, then db dot users dot find update one. I will be updating. Let's try to update the value of that. So the filter is going to be 8 and it is gonna be 28, and update is gonna be, I will be just setting the values over here, $set, and over here I have address dot dollar dot state, and state gonna be just small m. No way, update one. Seriously, where do we use this? I'm not getting the use of it. Dollar set. Have you ever heard of insomnia, where you don't feel sleepy or something? Okay, so are you sure that you are suffering from it? Then you can take the help of some some professional person. If there's somebody guiding with this particular thing, so you can take the help of that particular person, and yeah, maybe helpful if it is like that. Where is this used? It's used when address is an array field, typically an array of embedded documents, and you want to update a field state inside the matched array element without knowing its indexer. MongoDB position operator $state acts as a placeholder for the first array element that matches your query. So AS28 address type is bool. Okay, it turns out this is the not array, so I will have to go to my project. So db.products.find, and this is the array. Now I have to first of all match it, then I have to change it. Come on, I could have done it earlier. This is how it's gonna be going on. So let's try it. I have to match the ID as well as I will have to match the user. So db.products.find, not find, update one. You had better just consult somebody, bro. That's serious, really serious. This, and then first of all filter ID. So first one is gonna be quantity is gonna be 3, and not only quantity, I'll have to have my user value as well. So like comments dot user, that's gonna, the value of that gonna be Vipendra, and then over here I have to set the message. So $set, I have to set the message. So the message again, that's gonna be comments dot message, and the value is going to be seriously, network got disconnected suddenly. Okay, it's coming back online. Fine. Sometimes it gets disconnected like this only. So quantity 3 comments is equal to VP, the set is equal to comments dollar message. Come on, I could have done that. How could I miss that? I've been writing that so far, and right now I suddenly missed that dollar dot this. Run it, and wow, it's done. It worked. Bro, do you go to gym? No, I'm in my village, bro. There's nothing like gym over here. Even unfortunately, I'm not even in the habit of doing the exercise. I'll try to start doing that, but yeah, in village there is no gym. It's just household chores for the gym work. DB products dot find. So ultimately this got changed to take care of. So ultimately this thing is clear. So this particular thing dollar is used for array field. So I need an array field, and then dollar text and this, and then I need a filter for that too. Okay, that's done. Do you like the concept of building muscles? I like the concept of building muscles, but I have two problems. First of all, you need to have proper food for that. Second, you need to have proper money to invest, and main is the money. I don't have that, so I'm not focusing on that, but I will take care of it. Like, I have plan of working on myself once I'm actually capable of doing that. It's just like that. But kind of whenever needed, I do the exercises and all at home. That's it. The thing is that I'm already slim. If I start doing muscle, like start doing push-ups and all, and I don't get proper diet, then I'm gonna be even slimmer. So that is why I don't. Oh, Rohit Shetty, Happy New Year, bro. Oh, delete operations are done. Indexes. What are indexes? Benefits of indexes, managing indexes, unique text index and all. Let's close this. What are indexes? Indexes are specialized data structures that optimize data retrieval speed in Mongo. Indexes are specialized data structures that optimize data retrieval speed in MongoDB. Indexes store a fraction of data in a more searchable format. So whenever you index something, that means the data got saved in a more searchable format. So whenever you will be getting the value from that particular field, that will be faster. They enable MongoDB to locate data faster during queries. Indexes are separate from collections. Indexes are separate from collections, and multiple indexes can exist per collection. That's right. Indexes or benefits of indexes. Okay, let's remove this, not needed. Then we can create the indexes type. I like the concept of being fit and healthy, but no building muscles and becoming a body builder, because most people do it for flex and other than it. It is no way. I just want to be healthy. Like, if you actually have a look at me, like, I'm this much thick, the slimmest boy ever in my village. I'm the one. But okay, I really need to work on myself a lot, especially on my health. Just waiting for the right time. What else? DB products find. There is something called explain. It simply explains the things. What is this used for? So it explains execution status. Okay, use explain method to understand query. This mosquito is going to be, come on yaar, how fast that is. It will definitely be killed by me. Use explain method to understand query execution in detail, but you have a good heart, which is more important. Thank you. Yeah, I do have a good heart. Good heart in the sense, don't think of evil of anybody and do your best. That is a simple thing. In your life, you have to just make sure you are doing best from your own side, and you are not thinking bad for anybody. Like, this should happen to that person. If you in this way, even your mind keeps calm. You have a peaceful life if you think this way. Like, सबका भला हो मेरे साथ मुझको मिला के सबके साथ मेरा भी हो जाएगा. DB products find name airplane. Okay, let's work on with this one. I am gonna be using this explain. So there is something called explain here. So db.products.find, I will be finding it. You can zoom it a bit. Yeah, And what do I have to find? I have to find it on the basis of the price. So the price, where the price is greater than $10, so dollar where the price is a dollar greater than, and that should be $10, 10 or something. And at the end of the day, if I run it, I'm getting these products over here. And if I try to explain it, dot explain, wow, मिल तो बहुत कुछ गया लेकिन है क्या ये? Okay, so I'm explaining it. Explain version 1 query planner mydb.products. Okay, it's in mydb.products. So this is the namespace. Ultimately, this is the collection. This is the database. First one is the database. Second one is the collection. Pass the query price. This tells me about that. Indexes false. Query hash. Okay. Then winning plan, cache the stage and all, rejected query shape hash. Command was find. Okay, it was finding, I was finding on products. Filter was this. Okay, it tells me everything about the command that I ran. So the command that I just ran above, it tells me the information about that. It simply explains that, as simple as that. $db, okay, database, host port 27017. Okay, and that's good. Happy with that. Ultimately, I'm getting the information about it. And once I have got the information, then I can even explain execution status. So there's one more, it can take some argument as well, and that is execution status, just like this. And let's see the result of it as well. Run it. Turns out execution, what the hell, execution stats, sorry, stats. Okay, so it's giving me this data right now. So it is different from earlier one. No, few things are same. It gives me the column is cached. Filter price, it gives me more information, as simple as that. But never mind, I have these two things and I can even read more about it. So use explain method to understand query execution in detail. db.products. Okay, I can explain it. Use it to measure the time taken to execute a query. Okay, so this execution status gives me the time taken to execute a query. And where is that time? Okay, execution time in milliseconds, that is 0 millisecond. Wow, that means the first command that I read, that was this command, explain one, it didn't give me the execution time taken in milliseconds. Let's try that thing out. I have this, but I don't have time taken in milliseconds over here. That is right. But as soon as I ran execution stats, it mainly gives me the time taken in milliseconds. So the time taken, don't have here. Execution stats. Okay, this is the extra field that I'm getting over here, and inside this particular field I have execution time milliseconds, that is 0 millisecond ever. Okay, so ultimately this is also one of the things that I learned about what? I learned about execution, explain, not explain. Yeah, I learned about explain. So I can explain any query and I can give it the value as well. So explain, and the value can be execution stats, just like this. By the way, these are the things that I've gone through again on MongoDB and slowly covering the things. Mainly the main goal is to learn about aggregation, but before that I wanted to revise everything else. Then I have indexes, db.create index. Okay, this is how we can create the indexes. So indexes on this particular field, 1 for storing indexes in ascending order, -1 for storing indexes in descending order. Indexes means a new data will be created, and that data will have some data of your main data, and that index thing will be faster. So it's just like that, right? Indexes means it will create another object, and indexes are specialized data structures that are optimized retrieval, that are optimized in optimized data retrieval speed in MongoDB. Indexes store a fraction of data in a more searchable format. So that's what I meant. Once you just index something, that data gets saved somewhere, and that is searchable easily. You can easily go through that. So explain is done, indexes are here, db collection, get indexes. Wow, so let's try to do this thing. First of all, this is the command if you want to create an index. So for creating an index, if you are creating a model using Mongoose, you can create the index directly. And over here we have something called db.users. What create index. So create index. On which field do you want to create index? You can just enter that field name. So suppose you can just enter FIELD field name, and you can say 1 is gonna be for ascending, 1 or -1 depends on you, 1 or -1. 1 will be creating this index as in the ascending manner, -1 will be creating the index in the descending manner. So let's even create the index right now. So over here let's try to find everything first of all. Find all, just this much. So these are the documents that I have in my these are the documents in my collections that I have. The next thing is that I have to create an index. Index on what? Index on quantity. So let's create an index for quantity. So db.create index, as simple as that. And sorry, db.products, because I wanna collection name is products. So create index, I wanna create the index. What is the next thing that I want? Again, I want to create index for quantity. So quantity, and 1 is gonna be for ascending, -1 is gonna be for descending. Enter it. So index has been created. Now if I wanna check that index, so db.collections, again products dot get indexed, it will give me all the indexes. So indexes, just like this, run it. Wow. db.products.get indexes, indexes, just like this, run it. And here I am getting the index. So there was already an index created with the help of the key was id and the name was id. So by default, if you have any collection, so there is already an index created, that is id index. And then you can create many indexes. So the second index that I created, that was the key was quantity, and the name was quantity1. Again, the name got created automatically, but this is the index. What is the benefit of creating the index? Whenever you will be searching something using quantity, you will be getting the result really quick. So this is the use of having the indexes. By the way, you can drop the index as well. So if you don't want this index, so you can just simply drop that as well. So db products dot, if you want to drop the index, so simply write drop index, and which index do you want to drop, you have to just give the field name over here. So the field name is quantity, so quantity, and 1 is just gonna be like this, drop index, index name. There are two ways. Either you can go with this, like you give quantity and quantity1, so it will drop that, or you can give the name as well, depends on which one you go with, but you can drop the index in both the ways. If I just enter this, index is dropped, and right now if I try to get the index, so db.products dot find, not find, db.products dot get indexes, and I wanna get all my indexes. So right now I'm getting only one index, and this index is by default. That simply means that I should not be able to drop this index. Let's try that thing. db.products dot drop index. Which index do I wanna drop? I want to drop this index. What is that? ID is this 1. Can't drop ID index because that is default. How can you even drop that? Okay, let's try to create the index again on quantity. Create index on quantity. The index is created. Now I should be able to get that. So now I have that index. You can drop the index using this particular name as well. So let's try to drop that. db products dot drop index. I wanna drop the index. Ultimately I wanna remove it, and I have to just provide this name over here. So the name is gonna be quantity1. Enter. Index has been dropped. Right now if I try to get the index, db.products dot get indexes, just like this, and right now I'm getting only my default index, and you cannot drop it. It's simple. You can create the index, you can get the indexes, you can drop the index, as simple as that. What is the benefit of index? Index simply saves some part of your data in some sort of format that is easily searchable. So you will not have to go through all your documents and collections, all your documents in collections. Rather, the data is going to be stored in some kind of format that is searchable friendly. So you will be able to search the data easily. Your query will be faster, your result will be faster, and that's the thing. By the way, let's summarize the things. So first one is the create index. So I can say I learned the things about indexes. Index. indexes. Inside indexes, what I learned, first of all, let's make it like this. I learned about create indexes, so you can create the index. Second thing is that you can get the indexes, so db.users.get indexes. This is how you can get the indexes, as simple as that. And then after getting the indexes, id is by the way default, underscore id, that is the default one. Then you can even drop the indexes to db.users.drop index. And for dropping the index, you have two ways. The first way is that you just provide that, suppose name is gonna be 1, I wanna drop this index, and ultimately I can write field over here instead of name, field field. Or you can just provide the field name, or db.users.drop index and the field name, field field name. It is automatically created, as simple as that. So this thing is also done already. Creating indexes is done. Indexes can be created using this done. What is the next thing? Delete this, not needed. How about this? Did you realize that id is already there? Okay, yeah, that's right, I realized that. If you create an index, then this happens. Oh, really? Let's try it. The thing is that so many things are there actually. I wanted to learn about aggregation, and aggregation will start tomorrow, not today. So from tomorrow onwards, I will start learning the things about aggregation. I have to have good command over that. But right now, if I try to explain my query, so db.find, do I have any db.products dot what, get indexes? Do I have any indexes already created? I don't have any index created. If I try to now find it, I find all the documents I can. If I try to explain them, I can. And when I'm explaining them, I'm getting what, I have to get the status of theirs as well. So let's get the status. Is there any difference right now? No. So let's get the status. The status is execution stats. So execution stats, just like this. And right now I'm getting this execution stats, and this is simply saying that stage is colon calls scan. So ultimately calls scan in the sense, don't know what, but ultimately index is not created yet. So if I create the index, it will be changed. So let's create the index right now. So I wanna create the index on the basis of the quantity, or maybe name, or maybe price. Let's create the index on the basis of the price. So db.create db.products.create index on what? On the basis of the field name is gonna be price, and again ascending order. I wanna create it in the descending order. Let's even do that. It has been created. Now let's check whether I'm getting that or not. So db.products.get indexes, just like this. And right now I am getting that index. That was -1 index because it got created in the decreasing manner, in the ascending order. And once I have it here, let's try to explain that again, execution status. And right now I'm still getting that call scan. That's okay. Something extra that I'm getting, state should be I scan. Input stage, do I have input stage? These are the execution stages. How will I know? Will I be getting the information if you create an index and then this happens? Execution time milliseconds 0, execution time milliseconds 0, and return 3, 6. So this is where I am. So if I actually create I already have the index. DB products find. Let's try to find with the help of the price. Just like this. Price, and price should be what? Price should be again dollar greater than what? Greater than 10, 20, 10, and 30. And now what will I get? Yes, now I'm getting. So right now I used because the price was the index. I indexed the documents with the help of the price. So right now over here, this was the input. So execution status, let's go through it from the top. So I have this much. Okay, that's fine. Bro, why don't you move to Linux instead of Windows? Move to Linux when you are doing DevOps. And dev. The problem is that my laptop is not that good. I have Linux on my laptop. This is Ubuntu, but on my window I have many things, and I don't want to lose them, and my laptop doesn't have that much good specification right now, so I'm not working. Mainly I code on my computer, and on Linux there are some things it's good for DevOps, but I was missing some of the features over there, like some of the window related apps, they were not working. I have Ubuntu on my laptop, but few things are still missing there. Not all the things, but few things that I were missing. So it's like I have Linux, I operate that, but most of the work I'm doing here. Let's say in future I will try to upgrade my laptop, and then I will start working on this one too for the work. I need to at least spend 3 to 4,000 rupees on my laptop, and then it will be fantastic. State is IX scan, that means it is indexed. And right now if I just remove that index, if I want to remove the index, so db dot products dot find, not find actually, drop index, and it's gonna be like this. The index name was price, and that was in the descending order, that's gone. db dot products dot find, not find, get indexage. I will get all my indexes. Right now I have only one, and if I try to run the same command, this time I should be getting column. Let's see. So over here, not this, from here, execution status, colon. I'm not even getting input because the price was not indexed this time. I'm getting server parameters, server info, query slash hash and all, execution status, stats, and the query planner, but I'm not getting this this particular input stage. I only get it when the particular field is indexed. But Linux is much better for DevOps and deployment. Really? Much better DevOps and deployment. The thing is that when we deploy the things, so at that time we deploy it on an EC2 machine, right? So on the EC2 machine we already have Ubuntu, and yeah, few things need to be changed. On this side, on Windows side, I'm using Bash right now, and WSL, yeah, I'm using Bash for getting the things done. And moreover, I don't know, maybe I never worked with Linux, so I don't know the plus point of that. And that is right. But yeah, so far I didn't even face any problem with the window. I did face the issues, but I'm using WSL Bash, so it kind of does the job. I'm not even using WSL, Bash is enough for me. I do have WSL installed, so yeah, it kind of does the job. Even I have what? I have a virtual machine, Oracle. I have Linux over here. That's crazy, but yeah, I do have that. So I can even start it. I can just play it directly from here as well. YouTube.com, you sent me a link. Watch this video. I will watch it definitely. I'm gonna be keeping it here. Once the live gets over, I will watch it. And then in that case, I don't want to, I can directly start working on it. By the way, let me show you. It's 46, I'll have to leave at 5 o'clock. Virtual Oracle. So I can, yeah, I have Kali Linux installed here. So if I want, I can start working on that. I can give it even more specification. Numlock, really? Where has that gone? That's here. Kali Linux are you? I tried to learn hacking once. I'm not a hacker, but I tried to learn it. I was following a course. Then I thought, okay, let's leave it. Maybe in future I will go deeper into it. I mainly wanted to learn it for the security of the website and all. But yeah, I did try to go in this particular field. But okay, it was just the exploration thing. Then I dropped the idea and then completely focused on full stack and all. Welcome back to the Kali Linux world. This is the world of Kali Linux. Over here you have everything. I can work with this thing. It is even better. I even did some hacking related stuff over here. Sherlock, Red Hawk. These are the scrapers. You just you just scrape the websites. You get the information about the websites and all. So I have worked with this a little, not a lot. I just started and Mr. Hacker. That's the name that I used. So it's not like I have used scrapers. Scrapers are used for scraping the websites. So whatever the information related to a particular website is available on the web, you will be able to get the information with the help of the scrapers. Then the hacking starts from there. So this is the initial steps of that. Yeah, once done with full stack and all this, then learn Kali Linux for security. Yeah, mainly for security reason, because as a web developer, I don't wanna be the professional hacker, but I should know how the hacking works. At least I don't wanna be professional. I just wanna be really good at full stack, and the remaining fields I want to explore. That's it. I don't wanna be master in them, but I want to be master in full stack. Really good at this. So this thing is also done. After that, what is the next thing that I have? DB users create index email 1 unique true email 1. Okay, the thing is that even when I'm saying that email like create index email 1 and unique true, what does it? Removing an index. Okay, creating an index. You are already professional, Mr. Hack. Okay, DB users create index email unique true. We can set it to unique. Thank you. That's a good joke. I will learn hacking. I don't have time. I cannot focus on many things at a time. So max to max 3 things at a time. That's it. I don't wanna focus on more. But someday or the other, this will get done. Then I will have enough time for other things. Users create index user schema. Okay, the thing is that whenever we are setting unique true, that particular field is automatically being indexed. That is the thing. You can index that individually as well, and even if you are setting unique true, that is getting indexed. Unique and text indexes. DB collection create text index field unique true. Wow. Really? What is the difference then? If I'm just setting the index directly, and if I'm setting unique true, what is the difference between them? Having said that, DB collection create index field text. I can give it the field and the text. This index will drive my mind crazy. $text, $search, $keyword, just keyword. I will be going through tomorrow. Why not use indexes? Why not use aggregation starts then? It's better to go through it. So first thing is that the first question is not even the first thing. db.products.find, not find, create index. I will be creating index over here, and that will be price and one, not end. db.products.create index. Price will be 1, and I will be setting index to price is going to be 1, and not only that, unique is going to be true, and I wanna know the difference between these two. Control X, I can't even do that. Control C. Okay, let's take the help of AI. If I'm already creating the index in setting unique in the sense I cannot create the same index again. I cannot do even without that. DB products create index creates a normal non-unique ascending index on price, mainly to speed up queries and sorts that field. DB products this unique won't work as intended because the option name is misspelled. Sorry, my bad. What changes with unique true? With unique true, MongoDB enforces that no two documents can have the same price value. Wow. It rejects inserts updates that would create duplicates. Okay. If your collection already has duplicate price values, creating a unique index will fail until duplicates are fixed. Alright, so it's like if you are setting unique, index is created and the value gets unique. If you are just simply creating the index, only the index is created, the value is not unique. So you will have to give the unique value in from your own side manually. I wasn't getting this manually word. Okay, so it's just like that. So like whenever working with Mongoose, we set unique true. So unique true in the sense index is getting created, and what happens when unique option is misspelled? Okay, forget about this. Whenever we are setting unique true, that means index is getting created and the value is unique. Whenever we are creating the index, only index is getting created. If we want to make that particular value unique as well, so we will have to give it the unique true as well. In Mongoose, while setting unique true, does the index get created automatically? As simple as that. Whatever, just run it. I think so. The index gets created. Setting unique true in Mongoose schema, unique defines a unique index, but it's not generated to be created. But it's not guaranteed to be created immediately unless index building runs typically on startup. In development, Mongoose commonly builds indexes automatically when auto index is enabled, but in production, teams often disable auto index and create a whatever. What to do in practice if auto index is enabled? Important. Unique true is an index constraint at the database level, not a Mongoose validator. So duplicates can still exist until the unique index is exactly created in MongoDB. Alright, overall good. I'm not getting that. Why the unique index sometimes not created automatically in Mongoose? What to do in practice? If auto index is enabled, indexes including unique true are built on startup, you still need the app to connect and complete index creation before expecting uniqueness errors. If auto index is disabled, common in production, run explicitly index steps such as model.edit, model.create indexes, or Mongoose correction sync indexes as part of your startup. On that particular schema, we can create the indexes manually as well. So if we don't wanna use mainly unique true should work, but if it doesn't work, then you can create the indexes automatically over there. Okay, so this thing is done. Then there is something called DB collection create index with the help of the field and index text. Okay, what is this used for? two things are remaining. Then I will start learning aggregation. That will be done tomorrow, not today. But two things. The first is this, that first of all, db dot products dot get indexage. I have only one index. db dot products dot create index, and I have to create the index. The field is gonna be what? Field is going to be okay. Text is gonna be ascending or descending. I'm not sure, but let's see. Field price. Text is gonna be price. I don't know whether it's gonna work. Yeah, failed. Not because of that. Because of this. Run it. Failed. Text is gonna be what? What is the value I will be putting in the place of text? I'm not getting that. Create index field value. Field and text. Why am I getting that? How about writing ascending over here? ASC. Nope. Okay, take the help of AI. Text and FILD field. What does this mean, by the way? This is the code that I have, but what is the meaning of this code? What does this mean? db products create field means create an index, create a text index on the field. So MongoDB can run full text search queries using $text against the string content that field. Hi. How it differs from this? Field 1 is a normal B tree index used for equality range queries and sorting. Field text is specifically for searching words, terms inside the field text, tokenizations, tagging, etc. And you query it with $text. First of all, we query it with $text. Great. The description is gonna be it creates the index using the text, so we can search the data directly using some text and all. Okay, products $text $search. I have to search what I have to search. I have to search wireless phone. Wow, I mean amazing. I mean literally amazing. If this is actually what happens, what it is saying that come on, exit it. db products dot find, just like this. I have my nothing over here. db users dot find. I have my name over here. Got it? And what I want that db dot users dot create index. I wanna create the index, but how do I wanna create the index? I want to create the index on name, and what is the type is gonna be text, because the name's type is text. So this is the field that I'm in, like creating the index on, and if the type is the text, that means I will be able to get the value using the text. Let's enter. It's created, by the way. So db dot users dot get indexage. So this is the index that I have created. I have the key over here, and I have the name. Just a sec. Alrighty. So I have the name, I have the weight, default language English, language override, and all. These are the things that I have over here. At the end, what I can do, the next thing is that I should be able to get the result. So let's try this thing. db users dot find. I want to find on which basis? I wanna find on the text basis. So $text. I wanna find it on this basis. What I wanna search? I wanna search what? I wanna search a keyword. Keyword is gonna be 3. Let's enter. Nothing. I didn't get anything. Keyword is gonna be VIPENDRA Vipendra. Enter it. And guess what? I'm getting where the name is Vipendra. I'm getting 2 of them right here. And Wow, I mean, this is amazing, yaar. If I wanna get a document where Vipendra 3 exists, then I will be able to get that. Wow, amazing. It's insane. And db.products field dollar rejects. Uh, Searching using index is faster than dollar rejects searching. So even you can use regex over there, that you have to find a field, maybe name where dollar regex is here. Even we can do it like this, that this is also a way, that db dot users dot find. I have to find the users, on which basis again the field is gonna be name, and I have to use dollar regex over here, dollar regex, and yeah, something like this. And the name is gonna be what, Vipendra. Let's see whether I get the result or not. And it turns out that I am getting the result. I can make it Vipendra 3 and I will be getting only 1. Wow, it does work as well. So we have two ways. Why not use indexage? Actually slows down, that's right, we should not use that. Done. This thing is also done. So ultimately indexage gets done today. As for the learning, let's summarize everything the proper way. And lastly, I learned about indexage, and mainly in indexage I still have few things that I learned just recently. First one is the db users dot create index, and inside that I can have two things. First one is gonna be the field that I want to create index on, that's gonna be a field field and 1, and second one is gonna be unique true. I can set it unique true, and the index will be created on the basis of that. Second thing is that I can create the index text based, so that I can even search using text and all. So db dot what users dot create index, and there's gonna be a field, and the type of that field is going to be text, so field text over here. Once I have this, so the index got created, and now I can search it directly. So db dot users dot I'll have find value over here, and I can just simply search with the help of the index that I have created right now. So dollar text, I wanna search based on the text, and what I want to do, I want to search. So dollar search, yes, EARCH, dollar search, and what is the keyword for it. So I can just enter any keyword that I want to search, and I can just simply search that. So this thing is also done. The same thing can be done using regex as well. So db dot users dot find, and the same thing I can do using regex. So suppose I wanna find some kind of field, so field, I wanna find that, but I can even find that without the help of regex, like indexage. So dollar regex, and that's gonna be the keyword that I have, just like this. So this is how it can actually be done, but the thing is that indexes are faster. So whatever I had to do, I have done that, and from tomorrow onwards I will be using I will be going ahead with the aggregation. So aggregation, from here I will be starting this thing. So far I have learned about these things. First of all, database, let's get rid of this. Okay, let's have them so that understanding is easy. Show dbs, use dbs, drop dbs, show collections, create collections, drop collections, done. These are the basic things. So basic I learned here. Then I learned about insert. Once I learned about insert,